550 here on the Todd and Oz Show, AM 590 and 99.7 on the FM dial and everywhere at newsradioklbj.com. Let's give them the business. It's brought to you by myfurnituremarket.com. That's myfurnituremarket.com. Boeing's largest union endorses a new contract offer and says striking workers will vote on that issue next week.
The union, representing 33,000 striking Boeing factory workers, says members will vote on a sweetened contract offer Monday to possibly end the 7-week-old walkout. The new offer includes a 38% pay raise over 4 years, a $12,000 ratification bonus, and a $5,000 lump sum payment to members' 401k accounts. Workers have been demanding a 40% pay raise and restoration of their pension plans, prompting them to reject 2 previous contract proposals from the struggling plane maker. Carmen Roberts, Fox News.
Now, check this out. When it comes to Boeing, a Pentagon watchdog group says Boeing has been overcharging you, the taxpayers, and the Air Force nearly $1 million for spare parts on the C-17 cargo planes.
The Pentagon's Inspector General reviewed prices paid for 46 spare parts on the C-17 from 2018 to 2022. One of the most egregious items, soap dispensers. The watchdog says Boeing marked them up by nearly 8,000%. Some media reports say the Air Force overpaid nearly $150,000 for the soap dispensers. The IG's office says it found a total of 12 overpriced items. 9 seemed reasonably priced, but they couldn't determine the fairness of the prices of the other 25 items. The C-17 Globemaster is one of the military's largest cargo aircraft. It can carry multiple military vehicles or hundreds of people. Chris DeMeo, Fox News.
There's a growing call to address a backlog of work permits in Texas.
And that's everything from farming and ranching to hotels and hospitality, restaurants to technology.
There's about 1.4 million work permit applications pending. The vast majority are first-time applicants who were paroled by the Biden administration. Business groups want the White House to speed up the process so they can get to work.
We're not talking about lack of border security. We need border security, but we also need immigrants. And these two issues get confused.
Justin Yancey is with the Texas Business Leadership Council. They're one of about 100 business groups who have signed onto a letter calling for change. They're backed by congressional Democrats who want the application to serve as a temporary work authorization while that paperwork is still pending. Michael Board, TSN News.
As you know, Apple released an AI update earlier this week. The Apple CEO, Tim Cook, he says it's leading to positive growth for the company.
Cook tells me that users are adopting the new software, the iOS 18.1, which is the first time that they've had the initial features of Apple Intelligence, and they're adopting it at twice the rate that they adopted the 17.1 update in the year-ago period. So that's only 3 days of data, but he says it's a good indication of interest. Now, there have been reports that maybe Apple's latest iPhone, the iPhone 16, might not be selling as well as last year's 15 because of this slow rollout of AI. To that, Cook says the 16 family of phones outgrew the 15 family of the year-ago quarter.
Meanwhile, Apple released their fourth-quarter earnings report yesterday. It beat the expectations, though the stock was down immediately after the report was released. Artificial intelligence can now search the web for you.
The people behind ChatGPT, called OpenAI, announced that its search engine is now integrated with ChatGPT, and that means ChatGPT will search the web on your behalf and allow you to ask follow-up questions using natural language to find out more information from the search results. And that includes news stories, sports scores, weather forecasts, and other timely information. The new feature is currently available to paid ChatGPT subscribers, but the free service tiers will soon be able to access it. Eben Brown, Fox News.
Stay close. We've got traffic, your forecast, the day's top stories, and the Todd and Oz Show straight ahead.
The Todd and Oz Show.